Good evening, good evening, everybody. Hey, this is Dr. Trey Harris. I am Christian life coach, Propelling Life, and I'm also the author of Beware the Bum Barrage and author of Behaviors. We all have them, which is coming out in a few days. And that's actually what I wanted to come on and talk to you guys about and just uh, make you aware that I am releasing a new book called Behaviors. We all have them. I have written this from the perspective of a behavior management teacher. For those that don't know, I am a behavior management teacher for a local school district here in Texas, and that's the only subject I really have ever taught. I've did paraprofessional work, but it's also been in the spiritual segment as well. So I've always been in special education, man, for forever. My entire, pretty much for the majority of my educational career. But what I wanted to come on, I just wanted to come on for a few things. I'm not going to keep you. I know many of us are getting ready for church on tomorrow. East Coast, it is now 9:09 and 8:09 here in Texas, and 6:09 in California. So I want to be brief, but I wanted to come on and make all of you aware. And I want to say thank you in advance for the support that I'm going to be receiving. And I wanted to make you aware of how you could get this book and where you could find it at. And I wanted to invite you to become a follower of me through Amazon as an author. As I said previously, coming on, many of you do know, many of you don't know that I am. This is my second book. It'll be my third published writing ever, writing in Liberty University's library as well. But the purpose of this feed is to really just come and talk to you a little bit about behaviors. In this book, I'm going to be speaking to you from the perspective, as I said, as a behavior teacher. It's not clinical. It's all based on experience and the things that I have uh, endured as a behavior teacher. And thank you all for tuning in. Why don't you type in where you're watching from, check in, let me know you're here so I can recognize you for tuning in. Uh, but we're going to be addressing in behaviors, uh, what behavior management is and not. Because as I said, I'm writing this from the perspective of a behavior management teacher, and it's geared toward educators, but also geared toward parents as well, those that may have children with unique or challenging behaviors. I don't like to identify a child as having as saying that a child has behaviors. I like to say that they're unique in what they do. So they're unique behaviors. So that's why we're dealing with them the way that we do. But in this book, we're going to be dealing with what behavior management is not. We're also going to be dealing with the effective behavior management, how to effectively manage behaviors, not only in the classroom, but also at home. We're going to be dealing with documentation. Those that work in the education realm, you understand that documentation is something that we use quite a bit. And I have a section titled in this book called Documentation is Not Detrimental. It's going to be a good read for you. It's not a very long read. It's going to be a short read, about a 60-page read. But it's going to be a read that is going to be very influential. It's going to bring power and understanding to how you operate in the classroom as well. We will also deal with the behaviors of various diagnoses, such as the behaviors of ADHD. Hey, how you doing, daughter? God evening to you too. We'll be dealing with the things that talks about the behaviors of ADD, ADHD, the behaviors of autism, and the differences of ADHD, and ADD. And we'll also be dealing with the behaviors that deal with what's called emotional disturbance, or ED. So I ask that you do this, get something right with. I want you to do this. If you're not already following me on Amazon, I want you to go to Amazon and just type in my name, Trey Harris, Trey. I'll type it in for you. And this is on Amazon. And when you do that, it's going to pull up to you a whole different page. And when you pull up that page, If you look down on the left side, it's going to show you me as an author, and it's going to give you the option to follow me. Now, if you follow me on that page, it would then allow for you to gain up to date, up to the minute uh, information about the release, what time the release is going to take place, what it's going to be, uh, and I don't want you to miss it. I really want to connect with you on this. It would also take you to the ability to be able to not only have a hard copy, a paperback copy. It would also allow for you to have an ebook, and you'll be able to find both of my writings there. Like I said, you'll be able to find the beware of the bum mirage, behaviors of the spiritual realm is also there, and you will also be able to find behaviors. We all have them. Now, when you look at it, you're going to see the title is going to be written in a certain way. You'll be like, man, why is it written like that? But you have to read inside of the book to understand why I have spelled it the way that I have spelled it when we start to do it. Unique cover. Yes, you're going to see two kids on it. However, but this is also geared to parents understanding what we as educators go through daily within the classroom. I'm sharing some of my experiences. I'm sharing some of my techniques. I'm sharing some quotes. I'm sharing a nice conclusion, and we're just going to have a good talk, a good understanding, and you will see what it's really like to be a behavior management teacher, or to, as they would say, live a day with me, live a school year with me, or walk a mile in my shoes to see what it's really like to have to be one that manage behaviors. I want to be clear with you, and I'm going to share this with you. There are over 50 million people in America right now that have what is called behavior issues. 50 million people in America have behavior issues out of 300 million people. That's that's alarming. And and believe it or not, if we really look at behavior issues, we would now begin to understand why we have a lot of the things that we have. Just last night, I think was watching the news just when we woke up, shooting in New York and a shooting in Atlanta, I believe, or Ohio, whichever one to be. Anyway, there were two shootings overnight. And those that don't know, my wife lost her great nephew to a senseless shooting that was in a nightclub. So behaviors, man, are everywhere. And they're not just in adolescents, they're not just in teens, but they're also in adults. But how do adults end up having these behaviors? Because they go unmanaged, or they go undetected while they are children. So I'm bringing awareness to the fact that there are behaviors and there are ways to manage those behaviors. And if once we learn to manage those behaviors and learn to remain calm, we learn how to suppress that rage, that anger, which turns into rage, it makes it that much easier now to be able to avoid getting ourselves into senseless situations, such as senseless homicides, senseless fights, or even becoming a victim ourselves to statistics, to the statistical count of homicide. So again, I want to invite you. The book I'm putting it here now. Behavors, behaviors. We all have them. Is the title, and we will release on 15 August. That is the date my publisher has given me for the release date. So I want you guys to be ready to release. Now, I have what is called a a an excerpt critique, and if any of you guys are interested in being one of those that would like to do that, follow me through on Amazon. Send me that chat. Say, hey, look, I want to be that, and I'm going to send you a link. I'm actually going to post a link in my next feed. I'm going to have it ready to go and post. And I will post that probably on Monday. I will post it on my next feed, and you'll be able to see the critique, and you'll fill out the information on the contact sheet. It'll come back to me, and then I will send you an excerpt, and you can begin to read and be ready to post your review on Amazon right when it come out. You're actually becoming part of my book launch team, and that's what I really look for: those that are contributors that are going to be launching with me, that are going to be sharing the word. Now, I have to say thank you to those that have wrote the endorsements for this book. I have some very powerful educators that have endorsed me. They have not even seen the book yet, but they endorsed me, my expertise, and what I know and how I work. I have worked with them and worked for them, and they have really wrote some powerful endorsements. So I want to say thank you, guys. I won't release who you are until the book come out, but you know who you are, and I want to say thank you for that powerful right. Yes, Evangelist Burks, you're going to get your copy as well when they come in. Again, these books will be available on the 15th of August on Amazon. If they come out sooner, once you become a follower of me as an author on Amazon, you would then be able to see the release and have everything that we need. I'm excited. I may look a little tired. I am. I've been up since 6 this morning. I worked the Royce O'Neal basketball camp at the high school that I coach basketball at here in Killeen, Texas, at Hark Heights High School. Uh, it's been a long day, but it's also been an exciting day. And man, I'm super excited for what God is doing in my life. And I want to tell you something: God will do the same thing in your life. Don't allow for obstacles to hinder your dreams and your desires that you want to do, that you believe that God has spoken to you about doing in your life. You got to step out. You got to do it. You got to believe. You got to make it happen. You got to make it happen. You got to be purposeful and intentional in the things that you're doing. Okay. So, got the name of the book: Behaviors, 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 Behaviors. Oh, I misspelled it here. Behav. Okay. Let me write it again for you. That's what I get for typing and writing at the same time. That's not something to do. And this kind of informal in what I'm doing here is very informal. Very informal. So don't take it as it's supposed to be a formal a speech or whatever. I'm just coming on to share with you what's going on right now, how you can get it, and just seeking your support on this. And inviting you to become a follower of me in Amazon. All right. Hey, share the word. I'm going to post a link tomorrow, probably, in various social media accounts. I may come back on and have another feed here. Put the link, you can grab it, but invite someone to come in, and you want to become one to get the early excerpt, the early read. Hey, shoot me that email, and I will send you that link as well. And I'm going to post it also. Here is my email. Send me an email. Say, hey, look, I want to become an early reader. I want that early excerpt, and I'll be more than happy to shoot you that excerpt here. No later than Monday. I have that in your email box for you to read. Okay. Again, it's going to be an excerpt, just certain pieces of it. It will not be full chapters. It'll be partials. They'll come through and you read. You can get a good feel for what it's about, and then we be ready to launch on Wednesday. All right. Hey, thank you for taking the time to sit in with me to hear and to listen at what I had to say to you on tonight. I pray that you are somewhere in somebody's church on tomorrow. If you do not have a place for fellowship and you are in Central Texas, stop by and visit us tomorrow at the NLCFC Texas, 5103 South Fort Hood Street. We are on the access road to Highway 195 South. All right. So I want to say thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your time. And I pray that that you get logged in and that you get that book for me, and that you are one of those that would like to receive a copy, a written excerpt of the writing. And I'll get that to you no later than Monday, and you can be ready to post it on Wednesday, Thursday when the book hits Amazon. All right. Hey, God bless you. God keep you. And I look forward to seeing you and hearing from you soon. Thank you again for your time. God bless you. Happy Saturday. Get some rest. Hey, new life, stay strong. Stay strong, new life. Stay strong, new life. All right. God bless you. God keep you. And may the Lord continue to strengthen you in all things that you go through. Look forward to hearing from you as you request your excerpt. God bless you. Thank you. Good evening and good night.